Like Salamanca was all betting on Gus being smart and knowing that he's there. Like, you know what I mean? It's all played on, oh, he's smart. He'll figure me out. Good. I'll do a plan where I need him to figure me out.
Don Eladio, mire nada más a quién tenemos aquí. Al mismísimo Gustavo Fring. Ay, Don, cómo me hubiera gustado no tener que apresurarnos tanto. Podríamos estar al lado de su alberca, despellejando a esta víbora, pulgada por pulgada. Pero, pues se aparece aquí ahora y... ¿quién soy yo para despreciar un regalo? Una gran máquina esconde un gran secreto. Tenemos como 13 minutos antes de que llegue su gringo pelón y la caballería, así que Gustavo nos va a dar un tour rápido.
Lalo, he about to shoot the shit out you.
¿Qué tal eso? ¡Wow! ¿No? Don Eladio, he escuchado algunas historias sobre este lugar.
He about to shoot the shit out of you, Lalo. Yep. Go over there to that. Go over there to that.
Piense en el laboratorio que se podría hacer aquí.
He about to air it out. Dump on your stupid ass.
¿Cuánta meta podría ser? ¿Ese era su plan?
Shut up, bitch.
Sacarlo usted y volverse el jefe.
See what I mean? He on that
¿Sabe qué
supervillain
estamos?
shit. Explain
En este
this
gran
shit.
hoyo. Gustavo pensaba que estaba armando un imperio y lo único que estaba haciendo era cavar su propia tumba.
No me puedes matar.
¿Por qué no?
No le he dicho a ese cerdo de Eladio lo que pienso de él. Eladio, el padrote hinchado y grasoso. Hablas de honor, pero no tienes ni una gota. Una palabra callejera. Peleando por sobras tiene más honor. Cales. Eso es todo lo que hizo. Sin visión, ni paciencia, ni idea. Estúpido. Imposible.
Ah, here we
Así
go.
es como hice todo eso. Y ustedes, los Salamancas.
Oh, the Salamancas, they're the
son
worst, aren't they?
peores parásitos
The
que
worst vermin.
dicen que creen en sangre por sangre, pero solo entienden sangre por dinero. Son unas putas. I understand. Blood for blood. Hector, I kept him alive. Kept him broken. I will save him to the last. Before he dies, he will know I buried every one of you.
Big talk. You done?
No, you are pussy.
No. Not yet.
Got him. To say some snazzy shit to this nigga. Talk to him, Gus! Yeah, pussy, put the gun down. Look at you now. Leaking. Another dead Salamanca. That's all I see. That would be how he dies, laughing. I did not realize they were going to cap the Lalo saga off right there. Hey, yo, my guy just be trying to do his work. Like,
I won't be in today, I'm sorry to say.
Oh.
In fact, you won't be seeing me all week. I've been called out of town. Family emergency.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Would you be able to set next week's schedule by close tomorrow?
I like to give the employees time to prepare.
I will take care of it. Don't give it a thought.
I will adjust your pay for the extra hours.
Doc just crossed the border. He'll be here in 3 hours.
yeah, I was about to ask, where's Doc at? You know he tight.
You happy with the way things went down tonight? Because I'm not.
Yeah.
How'd you know Lalo would be at the laundry?
I didn't.
Well, the next time you get a wild hair to play detective, tell me. This could have gone down a whole lot different.
It could have.
He said, but it didn't. They about to sit that motherfucker in the fridge.
What are you doing?
You're getting a new refrigerator. I'm assuming stainless will do.
And that's how we end up like the beginning scene.
Downstairs, Green Jaguar, vanity plates. It goes to the warehouse.
Lalo said he was coming back.
He's not coming.
No, he said he was. He told me.
You understand me? He is not coming back. Here's what's going to happen. In a few days, Howard Hamlin's car will be found several states away by the water. There will be cocaine in the upholstery. That's the story you were setting up for this guy, yeah? They'll call it a suicide, hoping the body will come washing up. It never will. His car was here for hours last night. Good chance somebody noticed it. That means you are the last people to see him alive. You tell the cops you saw him. He came here. Seemed like maybe he was chemically altered. You keep telling the lie that you've been telling. So you two are going to go about your day. Normal, same as ever. Today you're Meryl Streep and Laurence Olivier. No staring into space, nothing out of the ordinary. You cover. Anybody talks to you, it's just another day that ends in Y. I need to impress upon you, none of this ever happened. Understand?
Oh, I understand like a motherfucker.
Say it out loud. I need to hear it.
We understand. It never happened.
Howard and Lalo get buried underneath. Ah.
Hold it.
Put it in the car. This motherfucker Howard was just trying to work. like he was just trying to keep HHM going, man. Yo, so I mentioned this in the reaction, and it's this. I find myself, like you saw at the end of that episode, they promote them. These are the final episodes. I find myself not even thinking about it like, oh, the finality of it. Because I was still so caught up in the storyline to the point where I'm wondering what Kim does and how it goes. Now, the thing about it is, I understood the way this is going to take place with Lalo and Gus. We all did, right? We kind of got that. The thing was, how does it get there? And you know what the show did? It almost seemed as if the writers just gave up, or let's not say gave up. They gave in and was like, this isn't like Breaking Bad where there's this element of the unknown and you... No. Everybody knows. So what we're going to do is it's going to be the trip to a point that they can see coming that will make the show what it is. And that's where, so on Breaking Bad, where it was this constant thing of, I don't even, what's going to happen here? With this, we not only do we know where things end up, but for Kim, we don't, right? But okay, they still have that. But then there was these little moments where we knew where it was going to end. We knew how that Gus and Lalo thing would go. Like, we pretty much all knew, right? Once I saw the cable, I was like, oh, yeah, that's how he's going to do it. Because I forgot that he had done that. And so, but I did remember the gun. Like, I immediately was like, oh, he's going to put him down there. But so it becomes all about the trip. You see them playing that like at no point did I can't say that, but for me, at no point did I think, oh, Kim is going to shoot Gus. I was like, and they're playing this music, and it has you going, well, what's going to happen? That's the difference. They still have us asking what's going to happen by letting us know what the end point is, right? So we like, well, what's going to happen to get us to that end point, right? Not right. So you're not coming from a place of complete ignorance, and that makes you wonder even more. It's like, well, how is it going to happen? So Mike takes her in and all that. I'm like, okay. And do you see? She goes, I was supposed to kill him, and you see the dude do the Gus thing, like that's his body double, right? And remember, they had been expecting Lalo to make his move this whole time. And the thing with Lalo that was interesting is, and Gus, is Gus figured out Lalo cares so much about this place. He's going to make it his business to see this at the very least. He's wondered about it so much, he's going to care about it, okay? Then the next thing is Lalo. He's like, Gus is always one step ahead. Well, why is he always one step ahead? Because he thinks about what's going to happen next. So let's play with that. Right? And so he does what he does, and he's able to get Gus alone. But once again, Gus knew what he wanted to see. He took a gamble. Now, that's the whole thing. All of that is a gamble. And I said it. Lalo, he's going to be on that evildoer shit where he just has to say the plan and all this. And that's what he did. Why? That goes with his personality. Lalo thinks he knows better than everybody. And he takes pride in the fact that he finally got Gus, because Gus is a worthy opponent. You hear him talking about, yo, look what this motherfucker did in a town full of millions of people. You know what I mean? Like, he was a worthy enemy. And Don Eladio, that's his OG, so he's fucking ecstatic that he can show him what he accomplished, right? And so you have that, and then you had Gus setting up. Gus surmised Lalo wants to see this. This is what this is all about. They have an inkling, they have a notion that this exists. They don't have no proof. They don't know where it's at or anything, but they know what this is about. They just can't prove it. So, yeah, he could have got killed. And they kept showing it. They kept making sure the gun was pointed on him. They showed him get popped. He got popped in the chest, and then he got shot in the side 2 times. So they made sure to show us everything taking place where you're not just ending up there, right? And that's where it became, it was like dope, right? And I, at no point in this, was looking forward to the end. I was worried about what was happening right then and there. Like, I'm exhausted right now, and I'm sick. As y'all can hear, I'm congested. And I forgot all about that during this episode, because I was like, what the, how's this going to go? Right? They started off by showing us the car and shit. So we like, okay, they're going to make it look like a suicide. But who's doing that, right? Like, I assumed it was Lalo who did that. But yeah, this makes sense. What Mike and them are doing. Now, the way they set up the show going forward is, I didn't realize they were just going to cap that right there. We understood Hamlin's out of here, Howard's out of here, so we understood that. But Lalo being out of here, it's like, oh, okay, so now we got to deal with this, and now it puts pressure on their relationship, because we keep wondering, well, what the fuck happens to her? Why do we never see her? And then also, yo, he's in Nebraska, right? Like, from the moment I saw it, the first thing I thought was, wait a minute. Like, the moment she talked about where she was from, or we find that out, I'm like, oh, wait, is he there for her? Okay. I wonder if she can't just go along with it. It could be a sad thing where she's taken out. I don't think it's that. You know, the thing with her wasn't that, oh, she's just one way. It's her being a human. And that's the thing, like I said, you could say about Kim the most is that they just played with her being a human, and it's this tug of war. And I wonder if this was too much for her on that side, right? And like fucking Mike even saying, "Isn't that what y'all were going for?" to them about Howard, like yeah, we gonna put coke in the glove compartment. Is that what y'all plan was, right? Like, and so I wonder now, is that gonna push her all the way back, right? Because remember, it's never been she just wanted to do that. She just wanted to shit on Hamlet. It became that all that was their big plan and big play. But there was moments where the whole time in their relationship with Jimmy, she would second guess shit, right? And so now it's going to be interesting to see their relationship. Like, they got all the gangster shit out of the way. So I do wonder where we go from here. Now it's like, okay, I know where Saul ends up. I know where Gus ends up. Mike, it's her, right? It's all her. And now Kim. And now we're trying to figure out, okay, well, now what? Right. Also, I don't know if this happens, but I heard something about a cameo by Walt and Jesse. But I don't know if that's an actual thing or not, right? Or if that was just rumors. Excuse me. But yeah, that was interesting how they did it. How they did it. Like, even like I'm just thinking about Kim going up to the door, they're playing the music. And I'm just sitting there like, but it's not going to happen. So what? And then Mike shows up and it's like, okay, well, now what? Right? Like, how do we get to? And Lalo plays with the fact that, like, he wanted one of them to show up to the house so that way Gus became interested and had second thoughts. Like, he wanted all that. Like, they wrote that good. They wrote that well, right? To where Lalo understands to where Lalo understands how to motivate Gus into a position. But he never it was something so simple that got him, is that Gus knew, yeah, y'all really care about this, huh? Right? And the fact we got to hear him straight out just shit on the Salamancas and Don Eladio, that was dope, right? Y'all saw I was getting hype about that shit. But hey, final episodes, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Patreon, shout out to the YouTube. Next episode.